Hello, and welcome to Beering in Mind Beer Reviews, or welcome back if you've been watching other videos. We are in the midst of a series of beers from Shiga Kogen Brewery, which is based in Nagano, Japan. We've looked at 5 of them so far, and this will be the 6th. This is Shiga Kogen IPA. And Shiga Kogen beer is a brewery based in Nagano-ken, and it's in the northern part of Nagano, which is very snowy, around the area that was the site for the Winter Olympics when it was held in Japan. And they have been around for a long time as a sake brewery called Tamamura-Honten since 1805, so over 200 years. And as a beer brewery, they started in 2003 and began producing in 2004. And this brewery is proud of using a lot of their own homegrown ingredients. Most Japanese breweries have to import a lot of their ingredients from abroad. And Shiga Kogen grows, they claim, 20% of the hops that they use in their beer. They grow a couple of varieties. The most common one is called Shinshu Wase, and another one is called Shinshu Sase. And so they produce these hops and use them in their beer. In their Yamabushi series of barrel-aged saisons, they use 100% of their own homegrown hops. And Shiga Kogen is very highly regarded in Japan. And I personally feel that they're definitely one of the best breweries in the top 5 for sure, and have been for years. They are maybe not terribly adventurous, but when they do something interesting, they experiment with it and wait till they get it right and then put it out. And they also produce a music festival in the month of February, which is quite popular. It is also way up there in their area, and they have a lot of breweries from around Japan and from abroad, and also a lot of live music as well. They have a tap room on the premises of the brewery called the Teppa Room, and a restaurant bar called the Farmhouse, where you can sample a wide variety of their beers, and a sake museum and brewery for Tamamura-Honten site. This beer, Shiga Kogen IPA, has been around since 2006, so it was one of their early beers, 2006. It's a 6%er, and on RateBeer.com it has a total of 127 ratings, an average rating of 3.63, and a percentile rating of 88 for all beers, and 87 for IPA. Not too bad, those numbers, considering how much competition there would be in the category of IPAs in the world. So let's give this a go, shall we? Okay, this pours out a kind of nice golden orange brown color. About a half a finger of off-white head. You see any carbonation coming up here? It might be a little too cloudy for that. Okay, let's try the aroma. Woo. Deep, kind of stinky. I don't know how I call it, fecund or fertile. Sort of some sweetness behind it, some caramel for sure, some grass, pine, definitely pine, and maybe a very light citrus element going over everything. And this was quite dry. Some grapefruit. Mid palate is kind of sweet. They're kind of rough and sweet, sort of sweet fruit, something like peaches, maybe peaches. The bitterness starts hitting strongly in mid-palate, and the finish is moderately bitter here. Quite full body and mouthfeel. I'm getting some pine now too in the late mid-palate. Maybe some dried tropical fruit like dried mango, perhaps, something like that. So this is a pretty full-bodied, full-flavored beer, very full-featured, strong malt and strong fruit aromas for sure. Yeah, it's an IPA, 6%, so it's not stretching the boundaries in alcohol percentage at all. But it's definitely got some good, strong, great flavors. We're going to be looking at a couple more IPAs made by this same company. In the next video, we'll look at what's called House IPA, and then later we'll look at a beer called Sonoju, which is a beer they brewed for their it's actually an imperial or double IPA. They brewed for their 10th anniversary, and so we'll try that soon. Okay, but this beer is called Shiga Kogen IPA, 6%. Give it a try if you happen to see it. You might find it in department store or liquor shops in Japan. I don't believe it's exported as far as I know. And if you're in Nagano, for sure, you will find it many places, perhaps. I found this in a 7-Eleven store in Nakano City, not too far from the brewery. So give it a try and let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel too. We're going to be looking at a lot more Shiga Kogen beers. This is the 6th, and we will look at 2 more in their regular line, and then 6 beers that are very special or limited beers by Shiga Kogen Brewery in Nagano Prefecture, Japan. That's it for today. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.